I've just purchased the cheapest BMW Z4M Coupe in the UK. It's black, it's got a red interior, I'm the 7th owner, and it's got 105,000 miles on the clock. It's 19 years old.
So here it is, the cheapest BMW Z4M in the UK. Let's have a look around. In the UK, we only got two versions of the Z4 Coupe. There was the 3 litre, which you could get as a manual or an auto, and then there was also this, the Z4M Coupe. So under the bonnet, we have a 3.2 litre straight 6 naturally aspirated engine from the BMW E46 M3. They only came with a 6-speed manual for the Z4s and then rear wheel drive. Signature quad exhaust at the back, signify that it's an M car. So it wears its 105,000 miles pretty well overall. It's got a few little mods on it. It's on Bilstein coilovers. And when we have a look under the bonnet in a little bit, you'll see there is an airbox on it as well. Still wearing its standard wheels, which is quite rare actually, because you don't see too many of them. Now I've already got a few things on the to-do list around the back of the car particularly, so this aerial has just been chopped off at some point. So they came with a longer aerial, so that's just been hacked off, so probably need to get a new one of those. Also the radio's not working, which I think that might be why it is. The black badges, I missed the memo about black badges, I'm not a fan of those, so we'll get a new one of that as well. And also the parking sensors aren't working. There's not bad visibility out of it, to be fair, but it'd be nice if parking sensors were working, so yeah, we'll get that done too. As for the interior, it's also nice condition. It wears the 105,000 miles well. It's partly been helped because it's got a retrimmed wheel, nice Alcantara. These wheels are chunky. You get a chunky wheel on the Z4. I quite like that. The dash has also been given the Alcantara treatment by the previous owner. Looks quite nice. I think underneath it's that shiny, they call it piano black, a shiny gloss black. But actually it's quite nice in this Alcantara, looks good. One of the things I really like about this interior though is its simplicity. So single CD changer, a bit retro, but quite good. I've got quite a few CDs, so I quite like that. Very simple buttons. There's no touch screens anywhere. The heater controls are 3 knobs, 6-speed manual, as we said, with a lovely illuminated M gear knob. Sport button doesn't do much apart from wait up the steering and change the throttle response. Doesn't change the engine map or anything like that. Then we've also got a single stage traction control. So traction control is either on or off. We've got these kind of hilariously small but actually quite functional sun blinds. This car has the red leather interior, so it brings a bit of colour into the interior. So red on the door cards, nice red seats that hold you quite nicely. That's about it on the inside really. Okay, let's start it up and hear that BMW M engine. It's an S54 3.2 litre straight 6. So my first impressions from driving this car are that the engine really dominates the driving experience.
Ignore the clunking, it's not the engine, just something in the boot.
It revs to 8,000 RPM and it really pulls all the way to the red line with a lot of the power up at the top. There's 340 brake horsepower. The steering is quite quick, I like that. It's quite heavy for a car of this size, it feels quite weighty. Maybe a little too weighty, but it's part of the character of the car. It feels tight, it feels nimble, and you're really sitting right on the rear axle. So the seats are quite far back. This cabin is quite far back. It's that whole long bonnet, short cabin. You just hear that engine, it's wonderful. Now I bought this car to be a track car.
And a fun weekend road car.
So I deliberately didn't want a pristine example. It's certainly not going to be a garage queen. So a high mileage, cheapest in the UK example serves my purposes quite well. What I was looking for in a track car was something naturally aspirated, rear wheel drive, manual. Bit of the sort of old school textbook engaging vehicle. It really came down in my kind of price range to a Z4M or a Cayman, a similar age Cayman, so a 987, either a Cayman or a Cayman S. And I really couldn't make my mind up about whether I felt the Cayman S would have big expensive engine issues or not.
What else should I have considered? Let me know in the comments below.
Obviously the S54 in this car, the BMW engine, can also have its expensive engine issues.
Time will tell how right I was about this.
Luckily, this one's got a good history. It's had the rod bearings done, and so that major job has been ticked off. The Z4Ms don't suffer from the boot floor issues that you get on E46 M3s, so that's another job that doesn't need to be done. Come and join me to have a look under the bonnet next. Let's go and see that engine, and then I can share with you how much this car cost. In the engine bay, so all pretty good in here. So recently serviced before I purchased it, so that was pretty good within the last 100 miles or so. We're going to do new brake fluid. It looks a bit darker than I would like. Need to find a solution to this air filter as well. So if anybody knows a better solution to this, because it's a little concerning really. Some of these carbon air boxes have a filter in here where they have a split, but this one doesn't. So we need a filter here. Just need something that's held on a bit better and maybe a little bit less fast and furious.
So, how much was this wonderful machine? I only paid £13,250. Some might say, sounds like a lot for a 19-year-old black BMW with over 100,000 miles on it, but I think it's a great deal. It's in great condition, it's got some nice little modifications, and under the bonnet is arguably one of BMW's finest ever engines.
Well, thank you very much for watching. Join me next time, where we'll be taking this car for a proper shakedown on a track day. Right, I've just found another thing that's not working. The washers aren't working. I know there's water in the tank because I filled it up, so that's gone right to the top of the fix it quick list.